Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your March 2021 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross-watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. So I would like to say welcome guys. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. All right, what does the sign of Cancer have coming up for the month of March 2021? What does the sign of Cancer have coming up in March? Cancer. What does Cancer have coming up in March? Cancer. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups crossed by the Four of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords at your foundation. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords here in the recent past. Okay, we have the Empress crowning you. Okay, we have the Devil in the reverse, which is good. Here's the Queen of Cups. Okay. There is Justice. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords and the Ten of Wands. All right. So the overall energy for you guys for the month of March is we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. Very interesting, Cancer. Let's see. Well, no matter if you're male or female, it really doesn't matter. With this Queen of Swords energy, you're definitely severing ties from something that was no longer serving you. So that can be a number of different things. That could be, you know, something you were doing in excess. That could be an obsession, but something that was unhealthy. Let's see. Okay, so we have a couple of queens here. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We also have the Two of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. And there's another two. So this is quite interesting. Now, maybe you're a Cancer female. You might be in like a business partnership with somebody. I see lots of negotiating here. You have all of the queens. We have the Queen of Cups here in the spread, and here at the bottom of the deck we have the other queens. And we have the Empress here. So lots of feminine energy. You could be dealing with a lot of women here in the month of March. Now, for some of you, this is maybe people that you work with, or, you know, you could be in some sort of business partnership with another person or a couple other people. Okay. We have the Two of Swords, we have the Three of Swords, and there is the Hermit. So you might be dealing with a Virgo. Or you could be dealing with someone who's maybe an old soul. You could be dealing with someone who's older. I see you negotiating. I see you making plans. I see you making a very important decision here. Now, it could be in regards to a loved one. If this is not business, this could be family, of course. This could be in regards to a female. Maybe this female is older. This could be in regards to their care, something like that. For those of you where this is business, you could be maybe leaving. You could be leaving like an unhealthy business partnership. You could be entering into a new business partnership. I can read this a number of different ways, but this is a lot of feminine energy here. Queen of Swords is someone who speaks the truth. She does the right thing. She's very fair. Some of you may be using this sword, and again, you could be severing some sort of maybe agreement or ties with someone if this is with a business partner. But here we do have the Ace of Cups crossed by the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. This is you making a decision, being very logical, not allowing your emotions to maybe affect this decision that you're making. For some of you, maybe you procrastinate a little bit and you might have put off this decision. Because I am getting that, a little bit of like a procrastinating sort of energy, holding back. You know, this could be something that's very emotional for you. If you are severing ties with somebody. Yeah, for some of you, you don't want to do this. I see you holding back. But I think that you will. For the majority of you, you will. Even though this is maybe something that's very emotional, I think that for many of you, you're taking your emotions out of this. And with this energy, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here as well, and the Empress here, and we have the Four of Swords at your foundation, you might have sat and maybe meditated on this matter for a while. You've already thought about this quite a bit, and so this is you really grounded, Cancer, keeping yourself grounded here and making the right decision. Not making an emotional decision, even though this is maybe a very emotional matter or something that affects you, you know, very deeply. But I think that, you know, you're not letting that affect you. This is something you've thought about. Again, it could be something with business, could be something with family. Definitely could be in regards to your mother or grandmother, something like that. Here in the recent past, we have the Eight of Swords. So maybe feeling trapped, unsure, could have been putting something off, afraid to make a decision, not knowing, you know, what your next move should be. In the past, you know, there was some fear, some nervous energy here, some doubts that you were dealing with. But here in March, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Empress. I see you loving yourself, we see you healing. This is also a very motherly, very, very protective energy. So you definitely might find yourself to be, you know, more motherly. If you're not a mother, or even if you are, you might find yourself to be even more protective here in the month of March. But again, there's something that you're freeing yourself from. So with the Eight of Swords here, it can simply be that fear, that negative mindset. If you were afraid to move forward, if you were afraid to open up, because the Four of Pentacles is someone who holds back, and that's the challenge, which is opening up and being receptive to love, or being receptive to this blessing that's in front of you with the Ace of Cups. With the Empress and the Ace of Cups, many of you have a new beginning, but this Eight of Swords energy in the recent past maybe prevented you from moving forward and acting on this. This was you holding back. This was you maybe very fearful, but with the Devil in the reverse, you're freeing yourself. This is you taking back your power. The Queen of Swords and the Devil, especially the Devil in the reverse, this is you cutting those chains that bind you, Cancer. This is you taking back your power. You could be speaking your truth. If there was a female, if there was a toxic relationship or friendship or business partnership, whatever it may have been, if somebody around you was a negative influence, or, you know, maybe they had bad intentions, they might have been a hater, you definitely could be speaking your truth. You definitely could be cutting this person out of your life. Others, this is you freeing yourself from any sort of fears that were holding you back. We have the Queen of Cups in the position of your power, which is very nice. You're coming up very much in your own element, even though I think that you are keeping yourself definitely very centered, very balanced emotionally. I'm really not getting an overly emotional energy, not at all. So I think that you're very intuitive. And here around the third week, I think that right at the start of the month, Cancer, you have this blessing in front of you. But I think you're warming up to it with this energy. Here around the third week, you've now overcome this fear or these insecurities. And now with the Queen of Cups here, we see you receptive. We see you following your heart. And you could be starting this new beginning. You could be signing something. We do have Justice here. Could be making something legal, making something official. Could be reading for some Cancers. Maybe you're pregnant. You might be pregnant. Yeah, if you were dealing with some sort of blockage, maybe on the legal front, for those of you that have a legal matter that's been ongoing, you have lots of characters here, lots of people around you, I think, that are helping you here with this matter. In particular, you might have a mother or a motherly figure around you who's helping you make a very important decision here around the third week. Could be signing something. Some of you may be moving house because we have the Six of Swords here. Could be signing a lease. We see travel coming up. For those of you that are moving, you may already have a lot on your plate, and so then you have to move, and so we see you carrying this heavy load. You have a lot going on. I definitely am reading for some Cancers where you're a single mom, you're a single parent. You have a lot on your plate, but again, you have a lot of characters here. This can be family members, friends, family, people around you that want to help you. And you're a Cancer, so you might not, want that help. You might want to do everything yourself, but here I think you're going to change your mind with the Queen of Cups here. You're going to accept this help. Yeah, you're definitely going to unburden yourself here, Cancer, in the month of March. And this is just a temporary energy. Let's do some clarifying. Let's take a look at the Devil here. Please clarify the Devil for Cancer. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the Empress. Some of you are having a baby. I really see this more as having the child versus conception. So those of you that are having a baby, congrats. If it's not you, it definitely could be a family member, a friend. For many of you, the timing of Taurus is very significant. You have a lot of Taurian energy here. Taurus and Libra, possibly Capricorn. Really every element. We have all of these queens. Okay. Yeah, this is pregnancy for many of you. A lot of feminine energy here. There's a lot of feminine energy in this spread. Let's take a look at this Ace of Cups. Please clarify the Ace of Cups for Cancer. Okay. And let's take a look at Justice. If someone was blocking you in some way, really, it could be anything. Work, family, it doesn't matter. Something legal. If someone was blocking you, Cancer, we see that blockage being removed. Okay, yeah. For some of you, you waited a very long time, maybe for a legal decision or a fair outcome. You waited a very long time, maybe for a divorce. But, you know, you have Justice coming in. Wow, look at this. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So we do have the Empress. We have the Emperor here. Could be freeing yourself from a relationship. For some of you, it could be a divorce. Others, this could be romance. Definitely, for some of you Cancers, this is love. This is romance. Looking at the Empress, we have the Moon. This is a lot of very receptive energy, a lot of psychic energy. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Could be dealing with a Pisces or possibly another Cancer. For you females, this is you. Here in the month of March, I definitely see you loving yourself. I see you really tuned in. I see you really trusting your instincts. Very intuitive, psychic for many of you. Looking at this Ace of Cups, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So those of you where it's not love, it's not pregnancy, this is a new job. This could be your dream job. Maybe you're holding out with the Four of Pentacles, holding out, waiting on this promotion, waiting on this new job, your dream job for some of you. And here comes the offer, because looking at the Devil in the reverse, we have the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, this is a job proposal. For those of you landing your dream job, could be signing a contract here. This might be a position where you really get to express yourself. You get to be creative here with this position. And this is something that you deserve, Cancer. It's something that you worked very hard for. We have the Seven of Pentacles with Justice. So you deserve this. This is your karmic rewards coming in here. some of you are planting new seeds. So I think that you have justice coming in here in the month of March, but you're also planting new seeds here with the Ace of Cups, the Empress. Just remember that you have to be patient. So whatever it is that you're starting here in the month of March, you have to be patient. You have to nurture this, and you will see that abundance. You will reap those rewards from this. It won't be easy, but you will deal with this. You will get through this. Let's pull you some additional guidance cards for Cancer. What is the additional guidance for Cancer for the month of March, please? Okay. All right, so let's look at finances and career for Cancer, please, for the month of March. Looking at finances and career for Cancer, please. Definitely see many of you signing something here, signing a contract, or entering into some sort of maybe business agreement or making arrangements, something like that. All right, so let's look at your love life. Cancer, what do they have going on the love front? What is the advice for Cancer, please? Okay, so this one was not upright, but I felt the need to look at it. It is the codependency card. It does say addictions are affecting your romantic life. We do have the Devil in the reverse, though. So if this was a karmic, if this was a toxic relationship or an ex that you couldn't let go of, or vice versa, needing to sever that tie, many of you doing that. You have a new beginning here. Let's see. All right, one last love message for you, Cancer. What is the advice for Cancer for the month of March, please? All right, Cancer. So we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So a Gemini might be significant, but the answers you need are coming. So if you're awaiting, we have the Four of Swords here. If you were holding back, if you're awaiting on some sort of news, it is coming in. That clarity is coming in. Looking at finances and career, we have take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So yeah. We see this new beginning with the Empress and the Moon here. You know, there could be a lot of fear. That fear could have held you back prior, but we do see you freeing yourself. We do see you moving forward down this path here. There's maybe a lot of unknowns, but listen to your intuition as you move forward. For many of you, on the career front, you're being inspired to take some sort of risk. As long as your intuition is telling you to go for it, then listen to your intuition. Some of you need to have faith. Now, looking at your love life, we do have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Then we also have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So definitely needing to have faith all around. For some of you, though, you may have trust issues. And if this is a new relationship, it might not be with this new person. It could be, you know, things that stem from the past. Maybe you have trust issues that you're working on, that you're trying to overcome, but needing to stay positive. Some of you have a past life connection that is coming in. You have a lot of feminine energy here. So you might date women. You might be a woman. You might date women. Here we have the sacred woman. And so if you have a woman coming in here in the month of March, the sacred woman, which this very much could be the same person, this sacred woman is a woman who has a lot of integrity. She's someone who is looked up to. She could be like a teacher, someone who helps you. But this is somebody who has a lot of integrity, someone that you respect. And so some of you Cancers, you may have somebody like that coming in. You may have someone like that around you here in the month of March, helping you, guiding you. It could be your mother. You might have a woman like that around you who's going to be helping you. Others, this may be you. Taking back your power. If someone was not respecting you, if someone was not treating you right, this is you standing up for yourself. This is you knowing your worth, taking back your power. Yeah, so quite the interesting read, Cancer. It's beautiful. But it's very strong. It's very strong. You have a lot going on here. My advice would be definitely watch your other signs and definitely watch this reading a couple of times. Come back mid-month, rewatch this reading. I think there's a lot of information here. There's a lot of advice. All right, Cancer. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed. Please stay tuned for the How Your Person Feels. That is a new series that I'm doing here on my channel. I will have those coming out within the next week, maybe 2 weeks. So look out for those. All right, guys. Have a wonderful month. Take care.